So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. Jones. And it's Salah. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's a sharp pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a run down the left wing. Gakpo. And he won't reach that. Liverpool already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Number 66.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Pretty robust defending.
Maddison. Johnson. Solanke. Now it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Davis. Now Romero. Bentancur. Jota. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is great defending, so alert. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robertson makes the interception. McAllister. Gakpo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in plenty of space here. He's onside. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jota! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Played out to the right. And it's Salah. And that is out of play. Oh, super find. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, great chance! He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Jota. Maddison. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Chance to... He's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Solanke. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going full tilt down the right-hand side. And the cutback. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Chance here to counter. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Good driving run. Szoboszlai! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Bentancur. Romero. Bentancur. Here's Maddison. And it's Davis. That has ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai purring through the gears. Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Johnson. McAllister. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pedro Porro plays it short. In with a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Delivery from Solanke. Bentancur looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that should get the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Jota. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Shot could be real chance! Oh, taken with style! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Johnson in acres of space out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Konate. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gakpo is looking to set free a runner. Somerslide!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Johnson. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tottenham making consecutive changes here.
Substitution.
Showing great feet there. Showing good feet. Johnson. Pedro Porro spots it and intercepts. Gray. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pedro Porro. Solanke. Robertson. Liverpool really will have to throw everything at this now. And that's gone loose.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he gets rid in a hurry. Stood up well to him there. Gray. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Up he goes!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Johnson.
4 added minutes has
Four
been
extra
indicated.
minutes added on. Gakpo. Davis calmly anticipates. Sarr. Romero. Gakpo proves just a little bit too strong. Now the ball's gone astray. Pedro Porro. Johnson providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Incoming cross. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. But you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's...
And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Merino. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong, and that's a good intervention. That's very neat. Swept in, and he's hit it long. Bruno Fernandes. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Nico Williams. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Ruben Diaz gets it away. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Williams, he's found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's running through. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. In with a header! Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Williams.
That was lovely, that.
João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's... Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Morata. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. He can run onto that. Oh, some tackle that. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Morata. Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And here's the chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Rafael Leao. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. Kubasi. Subimendi. Spread it left. Nico Williams. And that's a throw-in. No joy this time. Subimendi. Kubasi. Gently done. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He is through here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Yamal. He's got away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Over to the left. Vitinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Nico Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Merino. Bruno Fernandes. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nico Williams. Bruno Fernandes. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zaragoza. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. And shapes to shoot! Opts to play it back. In he goes again! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Spain making consecutive changes here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Kubasi. For Merino. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance!
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mikel Merino looking to run onto it. Nice interception, well timed. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rafael Leao. Yamal. Vitinha. João Palhinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Laporte wins the duel this time.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes left.
Zaragoza really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ruben Diaz getting this one clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hossalu. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was